Womp womp. In what way would you say the orcs' use and development of technology differs from the Skavens?
Very similar. It's just the orcs. I suppose what it is that Skaven have a better idea of how their technology will work when it's done. The problem for Skaven is usually that because they rely all their power is based on warpstone.
Yeah.
So the difference is usually orcs will put things together hoping that it will do something. Skaven put it together knowing that it will do something, but have a tendency to try and push it too far.
Right.
They have a tendency to just keep adding more warpstone until they think it will work, and then usually what happens is... And also, warpstone is by its own nature massively volatile.
It's all for the Vengeance Launcher, man, shut the hell up.
I don't want the Vengeance Launcher, I'm happy with the Stalker Bolter and the Melter Gun, because the next fights are quite tricky.
Cool.
Oh yeah, the Inquisitor's starting to get a bit jumpy.
Aw, pussy.
As we're heading towards his research facility. It's almost like we might find something he doesn't really want us to
Are
find.
you scared that you've been doing bad research and we're not going to like it?
Woo.
It's exactly what he's scared of. He's been doing naughty science.
Basically, I mean, a lot of what the Inquisition does is naughty science.
Horrible people.
Well, the Inquisition are the ones who are given leave to do whatever it takes to fight chaos.
They should be asking
All the Xenos in them.
Should be asking questions about why they don't have any bitches.
They're all dead, okay.
If I were an orc, I would just simply die.
Who is shooting me? Is there one?
Some sort of orc. Slap.
No, where's the Orc rocket? Space Marines!
What? Really? No shit, dog.
Where?
On top of the pipe, I think. Directly above his head.
No, there's one.
Nailed it.
Oh, sorry, that's fine. Artillery shot took him out.
The important thing is that he's...
The important thing is that there's the...
Big shout out to the Emperor who, in fact, willed
Who, in
it.
fact, willed that, obviously. I've got to reload, never mind.
Honestly.
Come to
What?
bait.
One of my favourite wills, the Emperor's.
It's certainly one of the best. It's certainly one of the most powerful.
Get up so I can...
Get me up so I can put you back down.
Hello, I'm an orc and I'm wearing a rocket on me back. For fashion reasons, you understand.
It's nice to have a scenery change, though, to be out in the city.
It's nice to be out and about, you know.
That was a good shot.
We must hurry. And then do we have to... I don't feel the need to hurry personally.
What?
He's angry, but he doesn't know what to do with it. It's misplaced rage. Orcs will really kill a bunch of Space Marines before going to therapy.
They will. They'll also kill the therapist, is the problem.
Oh no. That's not... It's not a good coping mechanism.
It's not a good coping. It's not a healthy...
Toxic mindset. Frankly. It's not a healthy strategy.
What would you say using as coping mechanisms? Oh, endless war.
What if we were to cycle back on that a little bit and maybe have war with a potential end? It's a big change, but I might be able to make it. With the support of my loved ones. Do orcs have loved ones?
No.
I didn't think so. I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, I don't know.
Orcs don't really have families. Orcs emerge from spores. They're fungi.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
So at that moment where I shot that orc, so orcs are constantly releasing fungal spores because they're fungus organisms. They, at the moment of a violent death, and orcs always die violently, they release a huge cloud of them. And any of those spores, if the conditions are right, can grow into a new orc. Which means that it's why orc invasions are a very, very serious problem, because just because you kill the thousands of orcs that already descended doesn't mean there won't be thousands more by next week. Or, in later months and later years, orc uprisings turn up again.
Shit and piss.
Again, this is the comic relief race in this franchise.
Well, they can't be funny if they don't exist anymore. So. They have to keep propagating.
So
that's why they're constantly culling seeds.
Orcs don't really have families. They just... No, I think...
They're fungus.
Yeah.
Las cannon.
Cannons in disguise.
Yeah. It looks like a sniper rifle, but it's really more of a fucking anti-tank gun. Nice.
I'm moving too fast.
The Emperor didn't want it, you know. You know how it is.
Sometimes the Emperor just doesn't want it.
Sometimes the Emperor, you know. Am I right?
Who am I to question his will?
Exactly.
You ever questioned the will of the divine before? Don't do that.
It's not for me. It's not what I would question.
That's better. The Emperor will those ones.
Thank you, Emperor. Always looking out for us.
Absolutely. Thank you. Praise be to him on Terra.
All those times that he didn't look like he was looking out for us, where
he was just actually just looking. Boom. just smacked him in the face with a grenade. Ow!
Fucking beamed him.
Silence, Zeno.
And another cloud of spores.
I hate these guys with the rocket launchers. They're the ones that have killed me most in this game. Come to bits.
Get him. Fuck him up. They're leaping, they're jumping. There's a lot of dudes that you might want to hold shitfuck mode for.
That's right.
Ah, yes. The huge melting laser. That's also a good move.
Oh!
He picked you up.
I tried to, I pressed that without before he was stunned, and so he got a free hit on me.
Oh, you're
a good hit as well.
But now. But now he doesn't have a head, and that's inconvenient for him. Good job, Inquisitor.
Is there one over there?
Yes.
No anymore, there isn't. So that satisfying little puff of blood as you hit their skull.
It's a lovely little cloud of blood and apparently spores.
Yes. Scourge. You hit every single time he pronounced it the same way. The fire mechanism is at my research lab, which is in somewhere here. There is also, you can see, the orbital spire, which is interesting, and that's what we're going to come back to later on that. Saving content, please do not turn off your system.
Don't tell me
I love it when my content's saved.
I love content.
Here we go. Because if we go over to this gate, I believe someone has very kindly left something for us. This Thunderhammer right here.
Yay!
So... Okay. To wait for that to open, so I give it a little time.
Only Brother Wingus or Dingus can open that. I forget which one.
It's only the Inquisitor can...
Only... Oh, Inquisitor and Wingus.
I was really glad. I thought it was going to be a bug there.
I need time to open the lock. Defeat waves of enemies.
Yeah. How much time do you need? I need about 3 waves worth of enemies.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
You're saying wah, but I just don't believe it, you know. Where's the motivation for the character? Like, why is my character saying wah? What's his end goal?
The wah is the end goal.
I'm finding the script really difficult, David. Actually. I don't really understand the motivation of these orcs. Yes, obviously I want to die in glorious battle and release my spores, ensuring the survival of the orc race, but like...
Is there more to it than that?
Is it some sort of unreleased resentment against the
Against
war?
my father?
Against my father, if I had one? Against whatever orc released my cloud of spores? You know. I just feel like there's some subtext that we're not delving into properly. If there's one thing that Warhammer 40k is about, it's subtext.
It is absolutely not about something.
Subtext is cowardice. We've all seen Garth Marenghi, and he's quite right. I've met a lot of people who use subtext, and they're all cowards.
Brother Marenghi, as he's known in this universe.
Yes. Now see, now Nigel's why I really believed.
There's more to his war.
Yeah. You know, I read a lot about that. I think there's a lot more we can do with the character and with the narrative as a whole. Like, Brother Titus, obviously he's a strong man, but is that strength representing all men, or is it really more, is it a personal journey for him? Like, the Emperor's will is all well and good, but what about his will? Is that anything? We'll find.
Yeah, and whoever's the one he's pitching it to is like in the golden throne.
He's pitching it to the Emperor.
Hit it for 6.
Beautiful. Oh. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this dialogue. This bit here, wow, that's really great.
There's a lot of very large orcs on the back.
I do like that a lot. Maybe you could use a grenade. That also works.
just hitting them with my hammer.
That's good.
Get wrecked!
Ooh, you thought that big iron jaw was going to be helpful, but it wasn't. Ooh. Pity. Oh right, I think at this point you're just supposed to be leaving.
Yeah, I think so too. You need to move, friend.
Get to the elevator. We've lost one of our brothers.
It's alright, they'll warp in.
Nice. The warp?
Heresy!
No! Oh, he was around the corner.
Yeah, it's fine. So the warp in the setting is hell, basically.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of framed as it's where our as humans understanding of hell comes from. Is hell is the nightmare dimension beyond ours. That's the home of the chaos gods, because there are demons which are creatures that live within the warp.
Yeah.
It is a place of energy, and it is powered by emotion rather than by time.
Oh.
So there's no, or by the normal sort of like reckoning of how our universe works. So there's rivers of anguish and
boiling lakes of piss.
Yeah, basically. So, and I mean, there's actually none of that. It's just how your brain, if one is to look upon the warp and immediately go insane as a result, that is what you'd see, because your brain tries to make sense of what it's seeing and it can't. So it just generates it into like, well, here's things I do know.
Boiling rivers of piss.
Yeah, basically.
I know that. I know piss. I love piss. I can deal with piss. Piss is familiar to me.
And yes, it's where demons come from in this, because demons are formed of emotion rather than physical matter.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be aware of most of them, but for those at home, the dark gods are Khorne, who is the god of rage and anger and bloodshed, and is empowered by all such things. Tzeentch, whose sphere is actually hope and change, and Tzeentch particularly likes fire, because fire is constantly changing and is a good element of change. Nurgle, whose sphere is despair and entropy, and thus he manifests as like plague and decay. And then there is Slanesh, whose only one is obsession and excess. The truth of the dark gods is that they all empower each other. They all compete in what's referred to as the Great Game, to try and gain dominance over each other, but no one can, because in doing so they empower. Like, for instance, if Khorne becomes ascendant, then the mere act of changing humans into headless corpses empowers Tzeentch.
Right.
Obsession with bloodshed powers Slanesh. Leaving dead bodies out to rot empowers Nurgle. So you can't... Any ascendancy for any of the dark gods is only temporary, at best.
Hey, a guy.
That's getting into high-level 40k Lord. Or just Warhammer setting.
This is degree level.
Yeah, this is like
Shit.
Warhammer Studies, if there was such a thing.
Yeah. A servo skull.
Excellent.
Crunch it.
It's not what I needed. What I need is health, but you know.
This is close.
It's the next
It
best
is not.
thing.
You could use your anti-material rifle.
I could. It's actually a really good shout.
Yeah.
Well, I use this hideously powerful weapon that I've picked up. Where do I go?
Up that. Go back to where you just were. Up that.
Oh,
round.
right. Okay, I didn't see that among the rubble.
It'll circle round. It looks like.
Can't see it through lots of shades of concrete grey.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
You're more now.
I don't think so.
Hello there.
General Titus.
General Kenobi.
What if they put an orc in a big metal suit with a lot of arms?
They did. It's the war boss in this.
Oh yeah.
These pipes lead into facilities, sub-basements.
Why do they do that? What are the pipes taking out?
I believe because the main gates are sealed.
Is it evil? Are the pipes taking evil?
Is it just evil flowing out of this pipe? It smells pretty evil.
No, it's different. It's piss and shit, I swear.